Hey sunshines, it's the 16th of December and I have a sneaking suspicion that I might lose my voice. I'm not feeling so great. I'm very, very tired, but that's been my status quo for the past too long to remember. But yeah, I don't know, just my ear, nose, throat area has been bothering me, which is sadly normal for me, but like, I don't know. I was trying to give my class instructions last class period and my voice is like going in and out, so it's fine. It's fine. Hey sunshines, it's lunchtime. I just finished putting in yesterday's mini, so feeling good about that. Or yes, yesterday's mini. I finished the weekend mini earlier this morning and I have attached today's mini, so work that in a little bit as I'm teaching this afternoon. I was just watching Leah via, why can't I think of her channel name? Anyway, I was just watching Leah, and on the Vlogmas episode that I was watching, she took her 2-year-old to a play place, and now I desperately want a chai from the play area. It's like an indoor play area that you pay to go in, and there's like a bunch of different zones and stuff. And the one by us had really, really comfy couch chair things and delicious chai, and it was just like the nicest way to spend a weekend day when my sister and I had 5 kids between us. And the chai was so good. Also the mac and cheese was fire. Oh man, I want mac and cheese and chai. I want comfort foods and drinks right now. These shadows are crazy right now. All right, I have to go get ready for kindergarten. Hello, sunshines. Home from school. Not going to my boyfriend's house, just home, which is like, I love going to my boyfriend's house, right? But I also love just coming home and being in my space with my things, right? So pretty excited about that. I did have after school craft club with a few of my teacher friends. That was really fun. We only hung out for a half hour instead of like the hour that it's scheduled for because we're busy. But it was really nice to just connect with them. So I do have a couple chores that I need to do this evening, but then I finished the mini for the day. So let me just, okay, so here is the mini from today. Very cute, very festive-y. Isn't it pretty? I feel like it goes Halloween, Thanksgiving, but I kind of like it anyway. So I finished the mini for today. I'm all caught up on all of the things, and I picked up the stitches on the test knit sock for the heel flap. So I'd like to finish the heel flap and the heel turn tonight. I'm not going to say pick up the gusset. That would just be a bonus if I got there. And then I want to work on the pink blanket, the corner to corner blanket, and the wedding blanket just a little bit. Any progress is good progress on those things. So those are my evening plans. I'm very excited. I almost forgot to say, I am a little bit hoping for a snow day on Friday, because on Thursday we're supposed to get a bunch of rain, but then overnight it's supposed to drop 20 degrees. So wouldn't it be nice if we had just a little kickstart to our holiday break? Wouldn't that be lovely? It'll be okay if we have school on Friday, but it would be nice to have an ice warning, ice reason that we can't go in. I also a little bit want to start writing my to-do list for Twixtmas. So I have a very basic goals list. But I want to really, really break down the Twixtmas, kind of like I did for the end of November, where goals are very, very broken down. Okay, so I started setting up the stuff for when I'm on break from school. Like it says Twixtmas, but I'm not waiting until after Christmas. It's just, it could be any time, honestly, between now and going back to school in January. But this is all I've set up, and I'm a little stressed about it, not in a terrible way, but I did not finish my 2024 journal to completion, and I still have to finish my 2025 journal. And all of these things are pages that need to be finished. Because I don't like leaving blank pages in my notebooks. It's such a problem. But some of them are not that big of a deal. Here's 2 of the pages that need to be finished. And all I want to do is decorate the bottoms so that they're not looking naked like that. And there are, I don't know, probably 10 or so pages that are like that. But let's look at this, because it's 34 in this journal that I'm working in and 54 in last year's journal. And I'm not gonna lie, the ones that are in the back of the journal like this, I might just cut them out. The blank ones. So it would be like this one could be cut out. To use for future pen pal letters. Because that's a lot. And obviously I do use the pages back here for making lists, like packing lists, like when I was doing my challenge to have vacation money. My crafty bingos go in the back, but that's a lot. And then the other thing that I like to do in my journal in general, and sometimes in the back, is write in memes, put in stickers, put in quotes, lyrics, things like that. But a combined total of 55, we'll say 54 and 34, that's 84 pages. And if I just take out a sheet of paper, that's 2 pages marked off that I don't have to worry about finishing. So I foresee that happening for a fair amount of the paper in the back of my journals. Because out of funness, let's see how many screenshots I have, because the screenshots are frequently, but not always. I would say probably 80% of my screenshots are things that I want to put into my journal, and 20% are things I want to reference later. Sorry, my family's being loud in the kitchen. 293. I have 293, and I'm going to change that number to probably 20% of those screenshots I want for reference. So like books that other people have recommended, or I don't know, just general knowledge things. So 20% of 300 would be 60 items. So even at 240 things to write in, first of all, I'm not going to write all of those things in. And second of all, a lot of them are short things, so they don't take up a bunch of space. I'm really freaking myself out over nothing though, because a lot of them are like half a page or less. And once I take out all of those bunches of papers at the end of the notebook, that's going to cut down these numbers a lot. But it was like, that's a lot to do. But you know what else is a lot to do? A sock, when you think about it. And I don't freak out about that, so whatever.